Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here, as you guys can see up on the screen today. I wanted to talk a little bit about Vinco Ventures. This is ticker symbol BBIG, and the reason why we're talking about this one is a couple of reasons. One, it is a very popular meme stock, short squeeze potential stock, just a stock with a very big social media following, a very passionate and loyal following. People have been following this one very closely for months at this point. And there's a ton of people who've been throwing a ton of money at it, buying up a ton of shares, waiting to strike it big, waiting for this thing to explode. And unfortunately today, a lot of people are very upset and frustrated with Bbig because this thing is tanking after hours, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video today. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy it. I'd appreciate it a ton. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content, and consider checking out the first link in the description below if you want to get a free stock just for getting signed up with Robinhood. With that being said, here we go. So Bbig, last couple, like last week or so, things have been pretty good. Again, this is one that people are talking about a lot. It's getting a lot of publicity on Twitter, Reddit, all these different things, short squeeze subreddit, Wall Street bets all over, and it was going good. This thing was up 14% in the last 5 days. Over the course of a month, things up like 7%. Things are pretty flat. Year to date, you can see this graph's been crazy. It's up 522%. This thing was $1.25 on January 4th. But today, the reason why so many people are talking about it after hours, we opened, previous close was 8:32, opened today at 8:30, closed today at 780, let's call it 775 maybe, and then after hours we were treading before falling off a cliff right here. And now after hours we are down 22% after being down 7% on the day. And obviously this is a stock that people really believe in, have a ton of faith in, so they've been getting a ton of shares, buying up a ton of shares, just throwing in a ton of money on a daily, weekly, monthly, consistent basis. There's a lot of people on social media who have a large portion of their portfolio all in Bbig because they have so much faith and so much belief in it. So when you're down 22 to 25 to 30% in a single day, that is obviously going to be devastating for some people, and I just hope that those people are in a position where hopefully they're able to hold. Hopefully, this doesn't shake out a ton of people, and hopefully we're able to get some of these gains back. But obviously, people are scared, worried, and confused, and rightfully so. There is a ton of posts on social media and stuff right now about people who are giving up on Bbig. People who are saying, screw Vinco Ventures, I'm going to Prague, or I'm going to ATER, or I'm going to GME or AMC, or even people who are still interested in meme stocks or short squeeze plays or whatever. They're just going to one of these other plays because this is not looking good for Bbig. But at the same time, there's the very flip side of that argument. There's people who are going to believe in Bbig a ton. And if you look back at the last couple of short squeezes we've had, GME, AMC, they had insane volatility. And even after, GME crashed down 30% in a single day, they were able to rebound. Things were able to come back. AMC has come back from some very big drops. And even though we are now sitting at $6, right around $6 even, and this sucks. This thing was $8, it was pushing $9 for it, now it's at $6. If you just zoom out a little bit, zoom out, this is 20 days ago, Bbig was at the exact same price it is right now. So we've crashed all the way down to the price 3 weeks ago. And again, we already looked at this. If you zoom out more, 6 months, $6 would have been an amazing, awesome price to be at. Year to date, $6 would have been an amazing, awesome price to be at. So, everything that goes up must come down. And, whenever you do have a crazy run up like 500% in the span of 10 months, you're going to have some bad days, you're going to have some bad weeks, you're going to have some bad periods. That doesn't necessarily mean that Bbig is dead. Now, if Bbig starts dropping down, below the $5 range, that seems like a pretty big support level. I think could, maybe then a little bit more panic will start to set in. But the actual news that has Vinco dropping, some news that came out today was Vinco Ventures announcing their new CEO and CFO. That was some big news that came out today. Vinco, which focuses on acquisitions in content technologies, is one of the year's meme stocks that are often discussed on Reddit and stock Twitter. Vinco is up 468% for the year to date, some of the stuff we talked about already. The company said that Christopher Ferguson resigned as CEO effective October 25th. Obviously, that's 6 days from now. And as chairman effective Tuesday, Lisa King is going to be named the new CEO. Vinco CFO Brett Vroman resigned as a company officer effective November 4th. He will be the CFO of the company's Cryptide Inc. unit, and Philip Jones will be Vinco's new CFO. So This is obviously some very, very big news. It's creating some, fear. It's creating some people wondering what's going on. It's definitely, at the very least, creating some uncertainty. And obviously, that is scaring some investors away. That is shaking some people out. But also, at the same time, once the price starts to drop, you're going to have paper-handed people. You're going to have people who are selling off, selling out. So obviously, this is a rough day. This is not a great day. But this doesn't have to mean that Bbig is dead. This doesn't mean you have to give up on Bbig. A lot of people are going to see this as an awesome, perfect time to buy the dip. A lot of people see still the future growth potential and all the money-making horizons in the future for Bbig. And they're seeing this as a 30% off sale. Now, a lot of other people are predicting, this is just the beginning of a even further drop, because again, not that long ago, this thing was worth $1. This thing was worth $2. So we know that this thing, it's possible for this stock to fall much, much further. So some people are predicting, a further fall back down to $1, back down to $1.50. And some people are projecting, this should just be a little dip as it gets ready to take off once again. Nobody really knows. But I do think it is a little bit early to say that Bbig is dead. I think it's a little bit early to be jumping ship. I mean, at this point, jumping ship doesn't save you the 30% that you lost today. But man, this is going to be very, very interesting to follow as the rest of the week goes on. Today's only Tuesday, and even the rest of 2021 and obviously into the future. But yeah, people who, all the Bbig army out there, stay strong. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. I know this was a rough day, but it'll be interesting to see if we're able to bounce back or not. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Bbig. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.